Houston. I'm Stephanie. I'm part of the Houston Zoo Bird Department, and I've been here for about a year and 2 months. I started off as a temporary keeper for the APC program, which is the Attwater's Prairie chicken program, and I did that for about 3 months until it ended, and I was able to interview for a full-time position to stay here at the Houston Zoo Bird Department. Now, how did I get involved in this animal world? Well, I started off as a volunteer at the El Paso Zoo. I volunteered for about 3 years until I was able to graduate from college and then go ahead and apply for a full-time position at the El Paso Zoo. I started in the education department because that's truly where I fell in love with the position, just because I was able to talk to people and interact with people and truly just inspire them to come into this world. I come from a world that not many people can go ahead and find their passion and work towards a passion, and I was able, one of the lucky ones, to truly just go for their passion full throttle and find somewhere where I could fall in love with. And so once I was an educator, and then I was able to apply for a bird show position where I was able to train birds, and that's where I did fall in love with a specific species of animal, which is birds. And then after that, I really wanted to go ahead and do more with conservation work for birds. So I interviewed for the Houston Zoo, and that's where it all went up from there. So now I'm in Houston, and one of my favorite animals at the Houston Zoo overall is probably the orangutan outside of the bird world. But inside the bird world, one of my favorite species to work with is our great blue turacos, which of course he's not right behind me, but if you come to the Houston Zoo, he is one of the great big blue birds that does love interacting with the public over here in the Pheasant Run area, which I work. Now, why did I become a zookeeper? Well, I didn't know I was going to become a zookeeper. Like I said, I did volunteer in every department at the El Paso Zoo to see where I fit in. I did fall in love with education, but I really wanted to go ahead and work with an animal species, to go ahead and get the in-depth look of what it takes to work with the species and what happens on a day-to-day basis, how the species interacts with everything that's going on. So it's really interesting to see how things change and how different it is here on the backside of the animal world. So it's awesome to see. What are my personal hobbies? Well, my personal hobbies include singing, dancing, working out, and eating. I come from a big Mexican family, so we do love singing and dancing, and I especially love singing for them Como la Flor by Selena. So they really enjoy that kind of singing when my dad comes in a mariachi suit and I come out with the Como la Flor song. But yeah.